How long was Muffin supposed to live originally? Your original tarantula?
Oh, he was a male, so about 5-6 years. So that was about right.
Oh, okay.
Females live like 15.
Do you know what gender your current ones are?
Nope.
That's like a bitch to find out, isn't it?
Well, there's the guy I bought it from says that he does free sexing, so you can mail him a molt, and he'll just send you back the results.
Ah, so you can tell from the molt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he says molts have to be over 2 inches long, which they aren't yet.
Okay.
So I haven't sent yet.
So you're gonna do that when you can.
Mm-hmm.
Free sexing. That's
sounds like it's right up your alley. That's your new business you're opening up.
Oh, I offer free sexing.
Ranshin's free sexing service.
No, it's a boy. It's definitely a boy. Yeah, it's poking right there. It's definitely a boy. Oh, God, no. No, I'm not a pedophile.
We got that on the record now.
yes.
For court.
And everybody believes it now. The fact that I have to say, isn't that usually like if you have to say it means you probably are? Oh, God, no. Jesus Christ.
I'll be the lawyer at your pedophile court proceedings. And I'll bring that recording in. Like Phoenix, right? I'll go, listen.
Objection!
I've got audio evidence. I'll just play it. I am not a pedophile. See? Right there.
Right when Nixon said, I am not a crook. Same thing. Proves my innocence exactly.
Yeah. That's how the American court system works.
Yeah.
Of course, that would be an advice.
Or, I could just not fuck children. And then we won't need the tape.
That's a pretty good option.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I know.
You're always thinking ahead. That's what I like about it. Almost made you spew that time.
Yeah, I'm avoiding a spit take, like, really trying to avoid the fucking spit take. That'd be pretty bad. Yes, so we've already ruined the episode. That's great. 10 minutes in.
I don't even think we started yet, really. There's no context for any of this.
Yeah, who needs context?
Should we do an intro? Then we can edit that in later. Or just leave this as a cold opening, 10 minutes of no one knows what the hell's going on, and then we go into the intro.
You did that. You did this for every other episode. We started talking. You just had like dum 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 dum.
That's what we did for the second episode, right? Because we started the first one trying to do an intro.
Yeah, but it wasn't really an intro. Like,
it
was still very free flow. Free flow is fine, man. You're good at editing shit.
Yeah, but we should provide some context.
Some context, okay.
For all the people listening in that thing right there.
That thing. But we are sitting, actually, next to each other.
I know, isn't it weird?
Yeah, it's weird as all hell.
It's especially weird at first. Because you're taller than me, and I was like...
We've gone on a little date together now, so it's all
oh, God, it's true. That's the bad part. Oh, Christ. So, you're in America.
I'm in America.
We're both in Maryland. We're both away from home right now. Which is odd.
You travel a lot more. You travel around America these days.
Yeah, I've been to Maryland several times because my ex-girlfriend used to live here, so I've taken pretty much the same route here several times.
Cool. So yeah, basically I'm visiting America for a month from Iceland and decided, hey, I'm going to Maryland, just not too far from where Nuke lives. So Nuke said, fuck it, I'll drive over.
Yeah.
And here we are in his hotel room recording a podcast. Because why the hell not?
Seriously. I brought the mic. We're here. So, why not?
Why not? Works.
So, you started at Florida.
I started at Florida for a week.
Had magical fun time in the Harry Potter.
Had magical fun time passing on Harry Potter.
Magical,
world.
sick,
yeah, the funny thing is not the rides. The rides did fuck all to me. The rides were amazing, fun, but I was fine. I get anxiety before the first time I go on one of the big rides.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as soon as I'm done with it, I'm all fine. It's like, yeah, shit, let's do it. Yeah, let's go something else.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had root beer after eating a crap ton at Hard Rock Cafe. Now I remember the name. Hard Rock Cafe.
I thought it was the butter beer that made you sick, though.
Yes, but we ate at the Hard Rock Cafe. This was afternoon, 4 o'clock. We had a Hard Rock Cafe, like a big meal.
Mm-hmm.
Had like 10-ounce fucking hamburgers. It's ridiculous. 10-ounce hamburger.
Wow.
What shit is this? I did the math to grams. Wow. Ridiculous thing.
Yeah, I mean, I had a 12-ounce steak, and you saw that thing.
Yeah. I had an 11-ouncer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. So we had a hamburger, a beer with it, and
mm-hmm.
a lot of shit. And after that, I think we had some sort of small snack. Not snack, dessert, like 1 or 2 hours after that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a butter beer.
Mm-hmm.
The magical land of Harry Potter. This is all, by the way, at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida,
mm-hmm.
where they have Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and City Walk all connected together as a sort of fun times amusement park type of thing. Islands of Adventure has Harry Potter, the magical land of Harry Potter,
mm-hmm.
which is basically everything set up as if it's Hogsmeade, Lead Square, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it has Hogwarts Castle. It's actually beautiful.
Yeah,
very
looks
well
pretty cool.
And you see on a mountain, there's Harry Potter World.
Wasn't super crowded, was it?
Because it was fairly well crowded.
Yeah, I had a coworker go there, and she said, it's probably not big enough. They need to add some things because it's so popular.
It depended on the days, but it was very popular. It's not a huge area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It has 3 big rides.
Mm-hmm.
And basically I went there, we had a butter beer, which is basically just a tall, not a very tall glass, but just a regular glass of 900 calorie soda with some cream on top and some shit. 900 calorie soda. And I almost passed out. Like, after I finished the soda, I started feeling really bad. Had probably heartburn, from what I understand. It's probably heartburn.
Yeah, probably.
Had a medic look me over. I was white as sheet as a paper for over a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And had to sign a waiver that I don't want a trip to the hospital.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making any of that up either. That's what I was surprised about at first.
Yeah, I'm not.
At first, I thought you were joking. When
I'm not. Yeah. Well, yeah, it sounds like a joke.
It does at first, and then, like you said, a few more things. I was like, well, he wasn't joking. He did get looked over by a medic.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I did. Took my blood pressure, took my pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And then then I started sweating and burped, and I felt better.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's heartburn. Like, you feel like you really want to burp, but you can't.
Mm-hmm. The medic took you like this, just
patted you like a baby. Yeah,
here's your good boy.
No, I couldn't move. I was lying on the floor in a danky bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the movies, right?
What movies? Oh, the Harry Potter movies. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who Moaning Myrtle is?
Yep.
The ghost. Yeah, the thing is that in the bathroom, there was her voice the entire time.
What?
Yeah, that's Harry Potter. That's everything. Her voice complaining and moaning. I was like in the bathroom, lying in the corner, like trying to not die, and saying, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh God.
Yeah,
wow.
But,
that's a little too authentic for my taste.
Yeah.
Hello, Harry. Long time no see.
Shut the fuck up! The newest ride in Islands of Adventure is the Harry Potter called The Forbidden Journey, where there's basically like half the waiting line is being inside the castle with the moving portraits and a lot of memorabilia from the castle and the movies, the actors and like little animations playing out stuff and basically telling the story of how you're basically, it's the preparation for the ride. Like there's a story.
At least you're just not standing there.
Yeah,
that's the worst part, when you're just standing in a line that zigzags like this forever.
Well, me and my girlfriend played 20 questions to pass the time, so it was not bad.
It's something to do.
Yeah, and then we went for a ride. It's like a lot more movement though. You move out of small rooms where there is like puppets and stuff into animation rooms where you fly around like Harry and Ron. They're like flying around on brooms and there's a dragon and a lot of cool shit. It was actually it was a lot of fun. We didn't go on every ride, even though we were there in Islands of Adventure and Orlando and the other one, Universal Studios. We were there combined 5 days. We still didn't get everything.
Wow. I didn't realize you were there for that long.
We were there for a week. We went 5 days to spend at the parks.
Yeah.
1 day we spent at Wet n Wild, which is a water park. It was included on the ticket.
Cool.
It was actually a 14-day ticket. which we spent only 6 days using, so it's kind of sad. And another day we just kind of said, fuck it, we're tired. It was actually, we had spent 4 days at Islands of Adventure University.
I was going to say, you must be exhausted by now.
Yeah. After 4 or 5 days running around in parks, we said, oh, screw it, we want to just tired. So we just walked around, shopped and stuff.
You did that, you traveled all the way here, went to a baseball game, then you went to D.C., now we're going somewhere tomorrow.
Yep.
You got to be jet lagged, right?
What we'll have next week to just chill out. I'm sick of walking and going places and shit. I just want to sit down and play all the DS games I bought. Jesus.
Yeah.
While in DC, gotta say this is recommended for everyone until the 18th of September this year, 2012, at the American Art Museum in Washington D.C. They have the Art of Video Games exhibition, and there's a accompanying book. Costs $40 without tax, but it's a very interesting exhibit. We were lucky enough to actually catch the person that wrote the book and is in charge of the exhibit. He was holding a tour. I'm pretty sure he does it regularly, so you should check that out. Go online. And a very interesting exhibit about the history of video games and video games as an artistic medium. Has a lot of examples of interesting video games. You can actually play some of them right there. And there's really interesting. There was like basically 3 rooms. The first one was a small room that showed a lot of sketches, and actually had StarCraft sketches, which I took pictures of.
I was getting ready to ask about that.
Yeah, there were 2 StarCraft sketches, one by original artists way back when, one of Kerrigan, one of some random Protoss or Zerglings.
Was it concept art?
Yeah, concept art. It was
cool.
Very interesting to look at, and very nice exhibition, very nice book. I highly recommend it to everyone. Like they would lift their eyeglasses with one finger as they say this.
There, I do believe that.
Have it like this.
So, I was talking to my friend the other day.
This just sounds like this reminds me of a YouTube video. Well, it's taken from a Blizzard conference where they were talking about World of Warcraft. There was a World of Warcraft panel, and there was a fan that stood up.
Super nerds.
And he mentioned some shit I don't even know. Like, well, you know, at an earlier part in the game, there was Zonkers Bugjonafat was supposed to be
in an earlier build.
Yeah, some shit. But apparently was supposed to be Znerd, and the guy sitting there was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, we'll get right on that. We'll fix that. Thanks. Like this little, small, insignificant thing that nobody gives a shit about. It's like, why are you... Okay, point that out, but how about you just send him an email?
Yeah. It's great when the super nerds get up and start asking the voice actors things, because the voice actors can't remember anything about what they've done. Have you ever seen like the StarCraft 2 voice acting panel? They had the guy in there who was playing Arcturus Mengst.
Yeah.
And he kind of came up, and his first statement was, well, when they told me to come back, I didn't really remember what character I played, so I had to look it up on IMDb. And then I heard voice clips of myself, and then I went back into the studio.
Okay.
It's like they do so much crap already.
Yeah, I mean...
Voice actors do tons and tons of stuff.
Yeah, because we have the same people doing a lot of different stuff in video games and cartoons and everything. You got a lot of good people, very talented people, which I like.
I saw Zerg within Confederate holding pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things.
I think StarCraft, all the games have a remarkably high level of voice acting overall. Even the old one, which is...
good and cheesy. That's why I like it. Very action movie, 90s cheesiness.
Fit the theme. I think that's the important bit. Fit the theme. Yeah.
I mean, they took most of their inspiration from the movie Aliens, which is super cheese.
Yep.
So
haven't seen it.
Perfect. Really?
Which I know I should be shot for in the thigh.
Be watching it like, wow, this is StarCraft. Got the Marines fighting the aliens, the Queen. Very, very StarCraft.
Yep. Well, yeah, and of course the Protoss inspired by Eldar from Warhammer 40,000.
Warhammer was a huge inspiration.
Yeah. Well, you can tell. Also, you can also tell from the Space Marines, like the Space Marine armor. In many ways, like when you look down at the pixelated Marine, he looks a little bit like a Space Marine.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
Definitely. Looks
very directly influenced.
But yeah, which. Why not? Great. I mean, I haven't seen Aliens, but I've seen Aliens 4, which is the shittiest one, which is hilarious.
Well, just 4?
Yeah. It was just this shit on TV that I saw without wanting to. Yeah, I know.
Does that even have Sigourney Weaver in it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, she has to pay the bills, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it's actually, I believe it's actually not directed but written by Whedon.
Joss Whedon?
Yeah, I think it's actually written by Joss Whedon.
Huh.
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought everything he did was good.
No.
Oh, okay.
The original Buffy movie was horrible.
Oh.
Like
everyone worships him now.
It probably. Well, yeah. I mean, have you seen the Avengers?
Yes. Very good.
There's a very good reason to worship him for that movie, but the original Buffy movie was bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if it has a cult following. I don't know. It might be, but it's not a very good movie. It's pretty bad. I mean, the concept is interesting, which is how he managed to turn it into very successful and a very good TV series.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, as well as the spin-off Angel. I love both of them.
Angel.
But yeah, Joss Whedon Avengers was amazing. Like, he wrote it and directed it, which I think was a very smart move. They're going to make a sequel. I think it's pretty much impossible that they won't.
They're doing sequels to all the other individual Avenger movies, too.
There's a Thor 2, there's a Captain America 2, there's an Iron Man 3.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
I don't know if there's a Hulk 2, but I actually don't know if I want Whedon to make the second movie. To write and direct. I want him because he made the first one, but at the same time, I'm afraid that if they, no matter who they get for the movie to write and direct it, I'm afraid they're just going to try to remake it as a number 2.
I don't know how they do that really, because the first Avengers is about them kind of getting reintroduced and then working together, coming together, working through all their differences. So what are they going to do with the second one? Because the Hulk's in control of himself now, so there's not much drama there. Well, he did punch Thor. Yeah. He's just flies off screen.
Brilliant movement. Brilliant. Just Hulk there's a lot of popularity for Hulk right now after that movie because he had some of the best moves. Puny God. Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yep.
And just
played very well by.
I always forget his name. Always forget his name.
It was right there. It's gone.
He's an actor. Another movie he was really good in was Zodiac.
Yes, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, he was in that too. I keep forgetting that.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. I always forget. Romero's? No.
I'm tempted to look this up on IMDb because I have a feeling it's going to drive me crazy.
You do that.
Let's see what we can do.
If the shitty hotel internet will actually let you do it.
IMDb. We'll just cut out the next 20 minutes. Avengers.
I'll just stay quiet so you don't have to put this in.
Not Chris Evans.
So yeah, you got that shit. There, go.
Okay. Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Fuck me.
I knew there was an sound in it.
Yeah, I knew it started with an R.
Okay.
Ruffalo.
That's settled.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo,
we got.
You did a good job.
Yes, well done. Internet saves the day.
IMDb saves the day.
Yep.
Yeah, we can just cut that in before we even started rambling about who it might be to make us sound smart.
Nah.
No, okay.
That'll take out the fun.
Gotta leave in the bumbling.
Yeah, they'll be like, why are they wondering? They just mentioned the name. Yeah, I was gonna make a point about the Avengers. I'll make this point.
Go ahead.
I have a hard time deciding, not Avengers specifically, but I have a real hard time deciding which of the movies is my favorite. Because you got the Avengers prequels, which is what I call Thor, Captain America, the 2 Iron Man movies, and Incredible Hulk with Norton. Those are the Avengers prequels.
Yeah.
I don't count the Eric Bana Hulk. It's kind of...
Yeah, he was alright.
Yeah, I don't know. That movie doesn't feel the same. I don't know.
It had a pretty cool concept of like looking like a comic book with like the panels and everything. Yeah, true. But the story just like went to hell in the end.
Yep.
He's fighting his dad, who is a storm cloud, and his dad turns into water and tries to kill him as water. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I have a really hard time deciding which one is my favorite Marvel movie. Basically, of the Avengers, between, I'm not counting other shit like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spider-Man 2 was great.
Yeah, I don't know.
And all the X-Men.
Mm-hmm. First Class, like, it's in the listing. But out of all the Avengers movies, put them like this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time deciding which is my favorite. It's between Captain America, the Avengers, and Iron Man 1.
So you're throwing the Avengers in too?
Yeah, I'm throwing the prequels. They're basically the Avengers movies, like the Avengers as well as the prequels. I don't think Incredible Hulk is decent. I think it's the worst out of the 6, while still being decent.
Yeah.
I liked Thor. I didn't love Thor. I thought it was okay. There was something about it that turned me off a bit. Too many quiet moments. Again, it seems like. I mean, there was some shit in there that just. I didn't. The love angle was awful in my opinion.
I think
it made no sense.
They played it the right way though. Instead of bogging it down with like, as Iron Man put it, Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah.
Avengers. Mm-hmm. They made it a little bit more funny.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that was the right way to go.
Yeah, true. Although, just it weirded me out. Still part of that, the love angle, quote unquote.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, and then it mentioned her again in the Avengers. Just like afterthought.
Yeah,
it was an afterthought.
It's like she's on the screen.
Yeah.
We'll still have to pay her royalties, I guess.
Was she on the screen? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natalie Portman on a screen.
Yay. Well, she's hot.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've heard some people like Iron Man 2 more than 1. I don't.
It's not true.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever says that's wrong.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like the movie. I don't like that. I think the first one, Iron Man 1 to me was one of the first, like, out of all the Avengers, was the first one that really hit everything, that did pretty much everything correctly. Like, the movie was exciting, and it had that, the 3-act structure was very nice, in my opinion. It was like old fighting movies where they had this idea, like, he's building everything to get out and get better and survive, and it had 2 of those moments. Mm-hmm. Because in the fighting game, in fighting movies, you have that 5 to 10 minute training montage, and it reminded me a bit of that.
It's very much like that.
Only it was even better, and it had humor and everything.
Well, it's easier to do a first superhero movie because that's the one where they discover their powers, and that's at least 1/3 of the movie. And they have to fight crime or whatever. So I think that's much easier to do than something like Iron Man 2, where you basically just have to throw in a bunch of action to fill the gaps in the story.
Yeah, and they tried to, they brought in, it was a good movie still, in my opinion.
I like it.
I mean, they brought in interesting ideas like, okay, so what if they mass produce this shit? You don't want to have someone in control of a crap ton of Iron Man suits, or War Machine suits. That's not cool. That's not a good idea. And, also him dealing with the fact that, hey, there's this, I'll die if I don't keep this thing in my body that happens to also be able to power my suit.
Yeah, it's plausible.
Yeah. In the world of Marvel, sure, it's actually very plausible.
Yeah.
But I like how they did actually bring in issues. So it was still a good sequel. It wasn't as good as the original.
Mm-hmm. It's about what I expected it to be.
It's not like The Dark Knight after Batman Begins. That's
what I was going to say. Something like a Dark Knight or Spider-Man 2. It
builds
on the story more than just throwing in extra explosions.
Yeah, it's movies that make you almost forget about the original. Like, after seeing Dark Knight and Batman Begins, what's that?
Yeah.
It's the same. Spider-Man 2 was such an amazing movie, where the first one is maybe above average at best.
The first one I liked it, but then when I saw Spider-Man 2, I was like, there's no reason to go back to the first.
The moment with the Metro, to me, that was like when him having saved those people, that was amazing. Yeah, it was an amazing moment, and it was amazingly played out. And it kind of ended abruptly as well, and it just continued the fight after that. And it was just... And the villain was great.
Alfred Molina playing Dr. Rock.
Yeah. Without being, being, rawr! He was a villain with a problem. Villain with issues. And
he turned good at the end.
Yeah. I don't think he was ever bad. He was just kind of...
controlled by
He had his reasons. Like...
Because his inhibitor chip exploded. That was kind of...
one of the things. Yeah.
Nice and cheesy comic book stuff there.
Love that movie. And the Avengers... It's fresh. I don't think I need to explain why it's good.
It's good.
Everything works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think?
I can't think of anything I really don't like about it. I guess it was...
It's not perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty crammed. But I was surprised because when I heard about the concept at first, I was like, well, that's going to be terrible. Because you got too many cooks in the kitchen, basically. Too many leads. But they balanced everyone really well.
Yeah. Also like how they... He used a female character, that was rare, Black Widow.
Yeah,
had her ass on the frame just enough.
That's what a female character's for in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson playing a redheaded Russian girl
in tight leather outfit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's Russian. I mean,
is that the image that Russians give off? Is that it?
Exactly. That's how all Russian women look.
Yeah, of course.
And they have that hat on, the fluffy hat, and all leather from neck down.
Yeah. I think you'd be very disappointed if you actually went to Russia. I'm sorry to say.
Damn it! I already got my plane tickets.
Yeah, but I bought a lot of games, especially on DS. I've almost found everything I want. What I'm missing is Chrono Trigger for the DS, which I don't find a necessity because I think I'll get pretty much the same experience if I buy the PlayStation 1 version. I don't know. It's just there's a difference between portable or what? Do they add enough to make it worthwhile?
You mean played on an actual PS1?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get Chrono Trigger for PS1. You're going to have load times. That's what people always complain about with that version.
Wow. Yeah, just because of the cutscenes. The other thing, I'm wondering that because while I was here, I bought $50 worth of PlayStation Network points. And I'm thinking of buying like a few PlayStation 1 classics. Chrono Trigger's on that list, but if I can get it on DS, that'd be great. If I can find it on DS.
I love the DS version.
Because it
works out well with that lower screen. You can click through instead of just.
Plus, I'm still sad at myself for having never played through that game. So.
Really?
Yeah, I've played it.
Played it, but not through.
Not even halfway through. Not enough to get the full experience, in my opinion. So I need to do that because...
Need to get all 15 endings.
Well, I don't need that. That would take a while.
Yeah, even I wasn't that hardcore.
I have other games. But there's that. I want Radiant Historia for DS, which is apparently a very interesting game. It has also, I think, time traveling in it.
I've heard of that.
Similar to Chrono
I heard it was
Trigger.
good, yeah.
And it has a very good... turn-based, I believe, battle system, which is almost a rarity these days. Like a good turn-based battle system that works. Yeah, but other than that, I found almost everything I want. I think I want a game for the Xbox 360 because you freaking gave me one. So, donation. We'll get it that way.
Donating to the Ranshin America Fund.
Yeah, need now Tales of Vesperia for Xbox 360.
Yes.
Then I'm pretty much done. I bought well over 10 games.
Yeah, I've been buying all kinds of DS games. And started on the Phoenix Wrights now. There are quite a few of those.
I need to find those. I haven't seen a single one in a shop.
Yeah. And you could probably... Well, I don't know about Iceland. But you're talking about here? Can't find them?
Yeah.
The first one should be there. But like 2, I had to order that on eBay.
Wow.
And it was still like $50.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think something like that. And the third one's not as bad, luckily. I just ordered that, and it's probably in my mailbox right now at home.
Well, yeah, how do you like those?
Fun.
Yeah.
A little frustrating when you don't know what to do. Because you basically just have to do trial and error. It's like, I'm going to show you this piece of evidence, and the judge is like, what does that mean? You're like, I don't know.
Oh, it's not always logical.
No, not always. But most of the time it is.
I hope the other games improve on that.
Yeah.
You should also get Miles Edge, the one where you play the DA.
I plan on it.
Gotta get that one. It's kind of sad they didn't translate more of those games.
Miles Edgeworth.
So you also need the Apollo Justice one.
Apollo Justice.
Yes. Actually, I bought a game, talking about that, bought a game on DS that you have complimented very heavily, which I haven't played it, Hotel Dusk.
Hotel Dusk, that's my favorite.
Got that for $5.
Nice.
Like, mind you,
definitely worth it.
I bought, I think, 5 to 6 games, maybe 7, without the boxes. It's kind of sad. But whatever. Having the game is more important. I've bought like Final Fantasy 3, 4, which I was so happy to get. Final Fantasy 4, God, I wanted the DS version so bad. But yeah, Hotel Dusk and some other stuff. It was just, but yeah, you've complimented the game 10, and even though honestly it doesn't look like my style of game, honestly, like for $5,
yeah,
hell, for 15 I probably would have bought it.
Yeah,
but
give
for
it a try.
$5, definitely.
Because I didn't think I'd like it. I'd never played anything like it. Just picked it up on a whim.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it, you get to hold your DS sideways. You can read it like a book.
The entire game through?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Huh.
It has a couple different endings too.
That's fine.
Have you heard of 999?
Yeah,
I think we've talked about that before.
Maybe on a pod. In fact, quite possibly in a podcast episode. So
that one has a lot of endings, like 6, 7, and you can't get the good ending on your first try through. Everyone dies, and then you're like, "Well, that sucks." And then you go through again, and stuff starts to make more sense. It builds every time you play, which is cool.
Hope it doesn't take too long to play through it then.
No, I think it just took a week
to get all the endings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because some games have multiple endings, but they're like, why the frick would I want to play through a 50-hour RPG with multiple endings?
Yeah, even Chrono Trigger, as much as I like it, there's no way I would go through and get all the endings. Yeah. The ones I like the most are when you beat the game, you do a New Game Plus, then you can beat Lavos with just Chrono and get an ending for that.
Is there an ending where Chrono can just die?
Oh yeah, you can beat the game without him. He dies, and you don't have to resurrect him.
But you can.
You can.
Well, you can just play the game as Frog as the hero, right? Or something.
And you can put anyone in the hero slot.
By the way, favorite. I've actually listened to the soundtrack. Favorite theme.
Da 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 da. Yeah, I mean,
have it on my phone.
Nice.
It's good shit.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger's music is excellent.
Had that shit wake me up for half a year.
It's triumphant waking up.
I will conquer the world.
You got like a drool string on your mouth. And dun, 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 dun. Turn that shit off. That should be your ringtone.
Huh?
Ringtone. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how it is. What's my ringtone is no, that's my current alarm. My current alarm is the
Friends theme.
I'll be there for.
Hello.
No, my current theme is actually my current alarm is the first song in the Bastion soundtrack, which I bought online. Yeah. Bastion.
Yeah,
it's a very interesting game. Very amazing soundtrack. Like there's a Bandcamp. If you go to Bastion, no, it's probably not bastion.bandcamp.com. You know what Bandcamp is?
No.
It's kind of like MySpace, only much more customized for bands specifically, and they allow you to sell their stuff digitally or anyway online. It's an amazing website. You should definitely check it out. Bandcamp.com. The people that created the soundtrack had that, so I just randomly found it. I hadn't even played the game yet, but I just listened to the soundtrack out of it, and I loved it, and I just bought the physical copy signed by the creator.
I've done stuff like that. Like Chrono Cross. I have the Chrono Cross soundtrack, and I haven't played it.
It's a good soundtrack. Excellent soundtrack. Another game I might buy on PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I mean.
How about some chips?
Yeah, sure.
So, Nuke, as a part of his quest to give me some West Virginian shit made in West Virginia by West Virginians, actually gave me some hot blue smoke, kettle cooked all natural salsa.
Yeehaw!
Sweet onion jalapeno. So I'm opening that lie right now. Oh come on, is this gonna be a pickle jar, motherfuckers? No, got it.
He's attempting to open it. That's how they did War of the Worlds, you know. They opened that up to make it sound like the aliens were coming.
Seriously?
Yeah, right up to the mic.
Wow.
Or maybe in a toilet. Something like that.
I don't know, but...
Alright, you're gonna try it. You'll either love it or you'll really hate it.
We're gonna have to go for water. Right now.
Yeah.
Come on,
There's
get some
water in there.
Fucking salsa in there. Oh, that's very nice.
You like it?
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah.
Good.
Not too hot. Kind of sweet in a good way.
Yeah, it has that sweetness that I like about it. You don't get too many other salsas like that.
Oh, this is great. Okay, for future reference. Ooh, there comes a heat at the end.
Yeah.
Blue smoke, hot salsa. Recommend it.
Yes. Good local salsa.
So if you're ever... Do they sell it outside of West Virginia?
I doubt it.
So if you're in West Virginia... Or you can bug Nuke and ask him to send you some.
Oh, there's some good stuff in West Virginia. Like Tudor's Biscuit World. I mentioned that on Twitter not too long ago. You got biscuits. It's awesome.
Random shit. Hey, if you come to Iceland, I'll treat you to some lamb.
Some lamb.
And clean water.
Epic Icelandic lamb.
epic iconic war.
I'm looking forward to it already.
I can either cook it or we can... Actually, yeah. Generally, it's home cooked is the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have never gone to a restaurant asking where I can just give me some decent fucking lamb. Because, like, are they going to cook a fucking leg of lamb just for you? And then cut a small piece to give you? I don't think so.
I'll eat the whole leg.
Yeah. The whole
Just
leg.
like...
Whole leg is almost the size of your entire upper torso.
Yeah, I'm there.
You couldn't even handle the steak you had earlier. How the fuck are you going to handle an entire lamb leg?
Well, I had nuggets earlier. Those are very filling. Chicken McNuggets and all.
No.
I don't know what happened with that steak. I think it's just because I was talking so much. Usually when I go out with my family or anything, we're just sitting there noshing.
We had a lot.
Then 10 minutes later, we're like, okay, it's time to leave.
We got plenty to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Meeting for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really have that much time together either.
No. But still, full day tomorrow to do something fun.
Yeah. Maybe go to Baltimore, the aquarium. If we take my girlfriend along, we can go to Barnes & Noble and just leave her there.
She likes Barnes & Noble?
Yeah. It's a 5-story bookstore. We could just put her in there and...
Nice.
She just like, just walk around.
Did you guys do anything else when you went to the baseball game? And in Baltimore, I mean?
Or we just walked around. Walked around the pier around the aquarium. Ate at the Cheesecake Factory, which was very nice.
Yeah.
A lot of good food.
Factory
Way too many choices. I sat down and looked at the menu like, what the heck? How am I supposed to pick from this shit?
You had a hard enough time with today's menu.
Yeah, I know.
You had to flip a coin.
Yeah. Well, there were two things I really set in my mind. But the menu was huge, and the burger options were ridiculous. You got the regular options, you got the healthy quote-unquote options, and Jesus, that was just the burgers. It's like a page with fully, fuck, impossible.
Yeah.
I also tried Long Island iced tea for the first time in my life.
Oh, did you like it?
It was very nice. I mean, like most cocktails that I tried, that has like 5 different types of liquor in it or something. Like the second I finish it, it's like I got hit in the face. Like the alcohol, you start feeling ill right pretty soon, but the second you finish that cocktail, no matter how long you take with it, it's the second you finish it, you feels like you just got punched in the fucking face. I was like drunk for the next hour for one cocktail.
Yeah.
Pretty tall cocktail, but when you think about the fact that the glass is fully filled with ice still. So hey, it's actually pretty good that I'm a lightweight. I'd rather be a lightweight than eating a crap ton of alcohol, because like I'll take one cocktail and a couple of beers and I'm done. Hey, I'm a cheap date.
Yeah. You don't get the gigantic beer belly.
No, I know.
So you're set.
Yeah. Pretty good in that.
I'm kind of a lightweight too. I like to say I'm not, but I am. The truth comes out.
You're a cheap date, it's fine. But mind you, it doesn't matter that you're a guy, because you're a guy.
No.
Unless you're gay, which you're not, as far as I know. As much as I've been trying.
Wow. I'm gonna cut that out. Even more stuff to cut. Plenty of it. Oh, Lord.
Hey. We always knew it would be exactly the same seeing you in purpose.
Yeah.
Seeing each other.
This is just like a Skype conversation or something we have.
Yeah.
Same awkward jokes and me going, ugh, and walking away.
and me trying to not
throwing down the mic and everything. Come back 5 minutes
Did you ever
later.
do that?
No.
No, too bad.
I should though.
I need some Dr. Pepper.
Alright. I almost forgot we bought that.
Alright.
Dr. Pepper break.
Tina Dico.
D-I-C-O.
D-I-C-O.
That's her stage name, though. Her real last name is Dicko, I think. So
I would understand why she would make
Dick Ow, actually. No joke.
Dick Ow.
Dickow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's why she changed it for doing Western shows.
Yeah. No shit.
Mm-hmm. It's probably pronounced Dico in Denmark, where she's from. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a guess.
Yeah, I like America in many ways.
Yeah, let's talk more about your America-ness. We went off on movies and Harry Potter and everything else.
Well, I don't know. I like the country. I like the nature. I like the forests. Maryland's a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Florida, too fucking hot for me.
Yes.
Palm trees, whatever.
Especially now.
Humid as
Going down in the summer.
Humid. People tell me it's suicidal. Like, people generally visit the place from October to March or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing Christmas even because it's still hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but during the summer, it's between usually around 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes more. And I'm talking Fahrenheit's here. Ooh, been here for a week already mentioning Fahrenheit. And kind of knowing what the fuck they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Move over to metric, people. Come on.
Yeah, we'll be talking about inches and feet before too long.
Yeah, gee. God. Yeah, I'll never figure out what a gallon is, though. That'll never happen.
Yeah, just look in this grocery store. Gallon. That's how I know it.
Yeah, whatever.
Big plastic jug.
I think the Dr. Pepper bottle says liters, though.
Yeah, they serve those in liters.
Mm-hmm.
I never understand those. 2 liters? What? What kind of space language is this?
2.1 quarts.
Should say gallons on there. 3/4 gallon.
The fuck is a quart? What was I saying? Yeah, country, nature, yay.
Yeah, America.
Yeah, I like America. Yeah, again, Florida, way too humid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the second I walked into Florida, out of the airport, I was like, did I just walk into a fucking sauna? Am I outside? It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been down there. It's rough.
Maryland is still hot.
Yeah.
Hot sun.
Not as hot.
Not as hot and not nearly as humid. So a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Not as, water, not as much of that.
Yeah, it is beautiful through here. I'm always kind of shocked when I go through the Cumberland area on my way to here, because it's just like rolling hills. I mean, there's a lot of hills in West Virginia, but there's so many that you can't really see them that much because you're always between one.
Okay.
But yeah, you see like rolling hills in the distance. I was like, wow, it's very pretty here. Even though I've made the trip many times, I just forget about that for some reason.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I like the food.
Mm-hmm.
If I lived here, I could easily avoid all the junk, though. There's a lot of junk.
Yeah,
A lot of
Funyuns.
junk food.
We should have gotten some Funyuns,
Yeah,
man.
fuck Funyuns.
No nutritional value whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a guy that can easily avoid the junk. Like, I don't have to walk into a Denny's. I've had Denny's twice, which is awesome.
And you say you can avoid the junk.
I can avoid the junk, but this is like a first-time experience for me. That's different.
Mm.
I'm on vacation. I can eat as much shit as I want. I got a gym membership back home, so it's fine.
I thought you said you went twice.
I did.
First time experience? You had 2 first time experiences.
Yeah. The first time was a 2-time experience. Stop being technical on me, asshole.
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, you're being an asshole, which you enjoy. Besides, when it comes to me, being an asshole on the opposite side of me is very easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know this.
Yes.
You know me for over 3 years, so you know this.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk here. You saw the chip aisle. It was just chips.
Ugh.
So many chips.
Still disappointed by the Lay's chips. My favorite back home. Different people create those Lay's chips, apparently. Probably Brits or something, but here,
Or if it's like, well, I guess it wouldn't be a different brand.
Funny thing is, I actually like the sour cream and onions here more than I like them back home. Because they feel a little more natural. The onion, there's a little bit more onion taste to it.
Yeah.
And the sour cream is a little weaker. Not as hard, not as much sour cream taste.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually like the sour cream ones a lot more than I like the ones back home. But everything else just disappointed me when it comes to Lay's.
So you tried the McDonald's. I know that. How does that compare?
I had it back home. We don't have a McDonald's anymore back home. We used to.
What?
Just,
Yeah, I think you told me that before.
They just didn't want to... Importing the meat was too expensive. Because it's McDonald's meat, so I had to import it. So they said, fuck it. So they opened, basically a store that sells exactly the same shit, only with American meat. Wait, Icelandic meat, I'm sorry.
McDowell's.
No, it's called Metro.
You ever seen Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? There's a guy who opens a chain called McDowell's. Same, arches, a little bit different. He's like, we have the golden arcs, not the golden arches. Dealing with a lawsuit.
Huh? He had a lawsuit?
I think so. That was a good movie.
Cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, have you had any culture shock moments while being here? Like,
No.
I can't believe this happened here or whatever. Nothing much.
Nope. I mean, I'm just. I don't know. It's a bit of a conglomeration of a lot of different people, which is. We have a lot of immigrants in Iceland, but a lot of them are Polish people. We don't have a lot of black people back home. We have some Asian people, not that many.
Yeah.
Mostly from Philippines, I think Thailand, maybe Vietnam. And we also don't have a lot of people from like the Midwest. I mean the Arabic countries, the Arabic area. I mean those. Arabic.
Yep. Middle East.
What's the word for that? Middle East.
Yep.
Did I say Midwest?
You Midwest. That would be like
that's an American thing.
America.
But yeah, I mean in the Middle East, we don't have a lot of people from the Middle East. We don't have a lot of black people in Iceland. Just very few. I met some. I mean, I work at a store. If you're gonna meet some people, you're gonna meet it while working at a store. So yeah, it's just a lot more of them here. That's all. Like, not a culture shock.
So it's just like seeing the melting pot that is America.
Yeah, it's
like everyone comes here. So
yeah, Florida especially, because I think it's one of the places that has a lot of people from many different places.
Yeah, it's true.
Because like the rest of the country might have here and there, but I think at certain areas, maybe in the middle of the country, I don't know, but you would know better than me. But there are definitely areas of the country where there are a lot more white people than anyone else.
Yeah, West Virginia.
There you go.
Very small African American population there.
Oh, there you go.
But still, one of my best friends is black, so
it's again, not saying that it's
just whatever.
Yeah, exactly, as it should be. Jesus.
So
yeah,
it's just like home, except for the food.
Well, just like home. Like I mean, we've been talking a little bit about stuff like. The healthcare system is very different, so that's really interesting. Like a lot of people are like, oh, universal healthcare, yay! But it has its own problems. Yes, everybody gets healthcare, but it's diminished in many ways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go into that because that's personal details that I know from my personal life, so not necessarily related to my relatives, but people I know. Because their universal healthcare in Iceland, the second that the economy was shot, healthcare and education took the hits right away. Just cutbacks. Over 100 doctors and nurses lost their jobs, which for Iceland is a ridiculous amount.
In a country that small.
Population of just over 300,000.
Yeah, very small.
Like, and a lot of people go abroad to educate themselves, like doctors and stuff. They just stay there because they don't get paid much back home. They get paid very little, way too small compared to their job, how much pressure. And each doctor, there's not enough, especially highly qualified doctors for each person, not nearly enough. Like very few heart doctors, so people with heart problems get put on a list. You know, communists love lists.
We have lists for stuff like heart transplants.
Yeah, but that's different. That's universal.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't go on a list to see a doctor for a problem.
No.
There's available doctor, if not here, there.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not that far away, most likely. And yeah, it's more expensive. If you have insurance, you need to be able to afford insurance. But still, if you're gonna, if I right now would walk out the door, would get hit by a car, would get knocked out, would get hurt seriously, it would still take me to a hospital. It would still treat me without asking questions.
Yep.
It would be no insurance. Oh, he doesn't have insurance. He's a foreigner. Just throw him out the door. You know, they need to treat me. They need to save my life. And we can talk about other shit later. So yeah, nobody. I was told very plainly, nobody dies because they don't have insurance.
Yes. I mean, you might get lots of debt, but still.
If you're alive.
Yeah, they'll do whatever they can.
So, like, you can get in problems, but come on. Give it a break. Back home in Iceland, the only people that do well is dentists. Because they're in the private sector. You set up shop by yourself, and you just charge everyone the fuck you want, and dentists live very, very well. Because there are not that many of them, but yeah, my best friend is right now training to be a dentist. Has 2 years left of his education as a dentist.
Not bad.
Yeah, just it's a great way. Actually, that's one thing. He actually grew up wanting to be a dentist. Like 10 years old, like I want to be a dentist.
Got 2 teeth. I want to be a dentist.
Jesus. I gotta say, America, like every other country, is ups and downs. So whatever.
I like it here.
I really don't think a lot of countries in the world are places worth living for one reason or another. Sure. They have good ups and downs. There are just some countries I wouldn't want to live in because they have more downs than ups. But other countries, whether Iceland, America, Canada, other parts of Europe,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of first world countries are very similar now. It's probably one of the main reasons you didn't have much of a culture shock coming here, is because, well, it feels
very similar.
Yeah.
I mean, much bigger death rate.
Yeah.
Well, a lot more murder, but at the same time, I'm not stupid enough to hey, let's go into this.
Give and take. You got better sour cream and onion chips and the murder. You gotta kind of weigh it.
Of course. I think chips. No, definitely they win.
Yeah, you gotta stay here then.
Yeah, and I can also just avoid walking into a neighborhood where I might get a Glock pulled on me.
Or just walk around with your own Glock. I mean, it is America after all.
Then the cops might pull a Glock on me.
I almost had a gun pulled on me.
You did?
Have I ever told you that story?
No, you have not.
It was in D.C., the place you were just at. It was after a concert, and my girlfriend and I pulled over because we needed directions from a laptop, pulled up the laptop. So we just pulled over in this random place, this parking lot. And there was a cop there, and we didn't see him, but he turned on his lights and got behind us. Then he came over to the window. He's like, this is a government building parking lot, right? Or something like that. We're like, oh, we didn't know. We were just looking for directions. And he's like, okay, show me your ID. And I had her ID in my pocket because I had the zip pockets. Thought that would be best for the concert. You have it zipped so it couldn't be stolen. So I was like, I have her ID. I'm going to get it. Went to reach.
Did you just say that? Or? Yeah,
I said that. And I went to reach, and he goes for his gun. He's like, what are you doing? Why do you have her ID? I was like, because we were at a concert and I have zip pockets. He's like, I could have just shot you right now as he went for that. I was like, please don't.
Wow.
So it was 3 in though, so obviously they don't put the tip-top guys on the 3 o'clock in the morning shift.
Well, look.
Plus it's DC. Those guys have got to be on edge 24/7.
Yeah. Government building. There's that. A lot of terrorist worry.
Yeah.
Not exactly something I live in with my country. Yeah, someone's gonna bomb Iceland. Oh no! What for? Because we wail.
Volcano just went off. I guess that kind of counts.
I was like, yeah,
it's kind of a bomb.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only people that might bomb us is
nature.
Nature and definitely nature. We're still waiting for the big one. It's expected to happen soon.
Really?
Well, not necessarily soon, but anytime. It could happen anytime. The big one. The one that, in the 19th century, created famine for half the country for a year.
Have you ever heard of the Yellowstone National Park supervolcano? There's a humongous volcano under Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah, I think actually, yeah.
And it will erupt someday. They don't know when. Luckily, they say it won't be anytime soon, so it probably won't be when we're alive.
That's the one that might just change the face of the world, right?
Yeah, it would everything would go extinct probably, because it would just fill the sky with smoke. It'd be like the Matrix.
Nice. Yeah. But one thing I was mentioning, the only people that would probably bomb Iceland is crazy anti-whaling people, like PETA or something.
Oh yeah, is that your main thing?
No, we didn't do it for a while, but then we just started whaling again. The economy went to shit. Fuck it, let's start whaling again. Whatever. I'm not one of those. I don't give a shit. You want to kill and eat whales? Kill and eat whales.
You don't go after cute little dolphins with an axe or something?
We probably don't. No.
Okay.
Dolphins are dolphins.
They come up to you all cute, and you slice their heads open.
Do you kill a kitten and eat it?
Make shoes out of the dolphin heads.
Ew. There's limits, man.
I was just thinking outside the box.
Yes, well done.
I'm an Imagineer.
Yes, well done. Pick up killing pets for lunch while you're at it. I'm hungry. I feel like something different. Hey, come here, kitty. I'm gonna try something different.
I call this Meow Mix.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a paw sticking out of some macaroni salad or something.
So yeah, how's that for a first NukeTheRanshin?
It's good.
In over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fist bump again.
Fist bump. To end the episode. Yeah. So.
Totally.
Yeah, why not?
We're done.
Fuck it. He must have a big penis.
We're leaving that in. Now that is the new intro. Okay.
Big penis.
Oh, Lord.
Godzilla.
Jesus. It's gonna take me a while to recover from that one. Almost made you spew.
Oh, dude, don't. Oh, that is not cool.
You need a napkin? I'm sure they're over there somewhere.
I'm fine.
This is a great moment in podcasting.
Oh man, no, I totally choked on that shit. Like it went down the wrong hole, they came back up again, went back in again, came back in, went down in again. Oh, Jesus.
Good times.
Oh no, I don't even know where that is now. In my system, man.
It's in your
might be my
lungs.
liver for all I know. Just, it's about splashing over my liver straight up.
Mm-hmm.